afternoon and welcome to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey. For Pope John Lions boys lacrosse on the JV side, Mike Forbisano calling today's action as the Pope John Lions JV team gets set to take on the junior varsity St. Joe's of Montvale. The varsity just finished up, and the Pope John Lions varsity squad defeating St. Joseph's of Montvale, the Green Knights, 14-7. And so now the JV team is getting a chance to take a crack at St. Joe's, and we'll see what happens between them. The JV team played a couple of quarters against Caldwell on Monday. I believe that was 3-0. I don't remember off the top of my head, but we didn't have that coverage for you, unfortunately. So we're getting to you now, the scrimmage between the JV team for Pope John and for St. Joe's of Montvale. So, well, the goalie's going to head to their nets. It looks like Pope John will be on the left side. Number 25 will be the netminder for the Lions. And number 10, or number 0, it's actually number 0 for St. Joe's of Montvale. We'll get you the roster in just a little bit. And again, we'll just start out with the players that are not on the varsity roster already. We want to go ahead. We'll do that during a break. Number 45 will take the face-off here for Pope John. It's JV lacrosse. It's the last scrimmage of the preseason. Pope John versus St. Joseph's of Montvale. Number 45 taking the draw for Pope John. Number 43 here on the near sideline with number 37 for St. Joseph's. We'll have names for all the players starting next week once we hit the regular season, because the pennies aren't even indicative of what the jerseys are going to be. Here we go as St. Joseph's wins the opening faceoff. 12-minute quarters here. We'll see if we go all 4 quarters or if we'll truncate it to 2. Number 54 for St. Joe's on the left side. Pass down low. Being guarded by number 39 for Pope John. Now to 85. If you know what jersey number or penny number that your son is in or your favorite player, you'll be able to figure out who the number is anyway, who the player is. But we're just going to go by numbers. We want to make sure the coaches have that private. Shot on goal. Score by the St. Joe's left wing, number 50. Beats the netminder for Pope John, number 43 or 45. So, first goal of the game scored by St. Joseph's, and it's 1-0. We have a running clock for the JV scrimmage, so let's give you the roster of who the players are, the underclassmen that would be on the JV. We'll start with Emilio Barranco, John Brugna, Connor Clifford, Aiden D'Olivo, Vic Fiore, Michael Forbisano, Andrew Gallant, Sutton Fullwood, Andrew Justamaria, Zach Cash, Steve Leonard. We got a flag, and the ball is going to come back to Pope John. Hayden Marshall, Mike Marston, Brody Pillock is freshman, but I believe he was playing on the varsity earlier, so I'm not sure if he'd be playing in the JV game. Jacob Post, Chris Sabella, and Amir Young. The president of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County, his father, Michael Parisi. The principal of Pope John High School, Gene Emery. The athletic director, Brian McAleer. The athletic trainers, Gerard Graziano and Jordan Martin. The head coach of the Pope John Lions varsity and JV squads, Joe Della Ferra. And we're back to action here at Pope John High School. Less than 10 minutes to go, first quarter. 1-0, St. Joe's leads. Here's number 43. Goes underneath his cross and out of bounds. And so St. Joe's will take over. Here's a goalkeeper for St. Joe's. Pass out to 54. Intercepted by 27. It's now number 49, and he gets stopped at midfield. Ball intercepted by St. Joseph's. Here's number 50 with it. 50 with the pass over to 54, just out of the reach. Number 36 tries to pick that up. Number 27 for Pope John. Lions racing into the offensive zone. Number 43 with it for Pope John. On the left wing now Ball goes over the cross of number 50 for the Lions. St. Joe's will start it up. It's number 37 for the Green Knights into Pope John territory. Being guarded by number 49. Now on the right wing. It's back behind the net for St. Joseph's. There is number 39. Over to 54. Fires wide right. Goes out of bounds. And so St. Joe's will maintain possession. Again, if this is your first time watching lacrosse, you know the rule. On the back line, as the pass to number 54 is out of the reach, goes out of bounds. See, if it goes out of the sideline, it goes over to the other team. And in most sports you watch, the ball goes out of bounds, goes over to the other team. Basketball, football, etc. But in lacrosse, the rule's a little bit different. If you're on the offense and you shoot, and the ball goes over the back line, like you take a shot at the net and you miss, or it's deflected, it goes over the back line. If you have a player that's closest to the ball, you get to maintain possession. So a lot of times you'll see the offense will station a man back behind the goal of the defensive team. So take a look here as you see Pope John moving into St. Joseph territory. You're going to see that there's a player there for Pope John behind the net. Just one player. So that if the ball goes out of bounds, Pope John has a man stationed back near that back line. Here's number 30 with a big hit from 51, and the ball's knocked loose. And so St. Joseph's moves it into Pope John territory. 51 knocked out of his cross by 36. Good defensive play by 36 for Pope John. Now 54 with it. Pass across. Looking for number 50. Can't get there. And number 36 picks it up for Pope John. 39. Number 39 over to 36. Can't see the names. Here's number 54. Over to 2. Can't see the names. Here's number 54. Now on the left wing, moving in. 48 guarding. 54 with the pass over to 88. Now on the right wing. Pass back to 54, shot. Deflected down in front. Lions trying to pick it up. Rolls out of bounds. And it'll remain St. Joseph's possession. 5:42 to go, first quarter. 1-0, St. Joseph's leads over Pope John in this JV scrimmage for both teams. Here's number 50. Guarded by 36. 50 with the pass over to 2. 2 on the left side. Guarded by 49 from Pope John. 2 in all alone. The shot. Saved by the netminder, number 25. Nice save by the Pope John goalie. Now the flag down. Delayed penalty call against Pope John. Shot on goal. Score. As the St. Joe's player goes down after he scores. He gets a pat on the head. He's back on his feet. Number 24 with the goal to make it 2-0. Green Knights over Pope John. Time of the goal, 4:50. There's a running clock, so it's about 4:55 when he scored. 4:55 remaining in quarter number 1. St. Joseph's leads 2-0 over Pope John. And the infraction on the play, I think, will still count against Pope John, so. Well, the face-off in center field. Clock's down to 4:10. Still saying 1-0, but looked like that second goal did count, so they haven't credited it yet. Here's the face-off. Won by St. Joseph's. Number 37 on the left. Now over to number 85. Now to 54. 54 up top. Number 85 with it for St. Joseph. Over to number 50. Guarded by the Pope John defense. 54 with it. And number 44, 49, 36, 47, 35 out there for the defense for Pope John. Shot by 32. Goes wide left. And the goalie is closest, so good play by Pope John netminder, number 25, to get closest. St. Joseph's did not have a man back behind the goal, so the Lions will take over. Scoreboard still says 1-0. Thought it was 2. We'll go with the scoreboard. Although I really do think it was 2-0, so because they scored the early goal and then that last one, maybe they took it off the board because of the penalty. Here's number 28 on the far side. That must have been what they did. So we'll go with what the scoreboard says. 1-0. St. Joseph's over Pope John with 2:10 and counting. Lions on offense now. Here's number 43 for Pope John. Pass into number 30. It's on the turf. And St. Joseph steals it away. Knocked loose. Now here's 50. Over to 28, just out of his reach. Goes out of bounds. So Pope John will inbound. Down to 1:25 to go, first quarter. Running clock here on the JV scrimmage. .43 now. It's out of his cross. It bounces out of his cross, and so St. Joe's of Montvale trying to pick it up. Ball still loose. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Pope John possession. So the Lions get a break. Number 43 thought he had it in his stick, and St. Joseph's tried to steal it away, but they couldn't get possession, and it was pushed out of bounds by St. Joseph's in an effort to try and give them more room to try and cradle the ball. But instead it went out of bounds, and Pope John keeps possession. Here's number 43 now, looking to move his way in. Over to 27. On the left wing. Number 30 with it now. 20 seconds to go. Ball's on the left wing. Pope John looking to move in. 43 with the shot. And he scores. Number 43 with the goal. With 15 seconds remaining in quarter number 1. And that will tie the score, 1-1. And the clock expires here on the running clock in this first quarter. So a last-second goal by Pope John has evened things up. 1-1 between the Lions and St. Joseph Montvale Green Knights. We'll be back for second quarter action right after this at Pope John High School on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey, on the campus of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County. For Pope John Lion JV Lacrosse. Mike Formasano along with you, calling today's scrimmage as the Pope John Lions JV squad is taking on St. Joseph's of Montvale Green Knights, their JV squad. Second quarter starting up now, and they did go ahead and credit St. Joseph's of Montvale with that second goal, so I was right for once. The Green Knights get credit for that second goal on the penalty with about 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, so that makes the score 2-1. So it was a 2-0 lead, but the Lions do get credit for the goal with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter, and that cuts the St. Joseph's lead in half. 2-1 now as the Lions trail by 1. We start the second quarter. It will be 10 minutes now for the clock for the second quarter. Number 45 will take the draw for the Lions, and they're going right to left on your screen. St. Joseph Montvale in the gold and gray and green, black uniforms, and they're going left to right. Number 45 will take the draw. So are they waiting for the clock to be adjusted? I think so. So the time now, it was set for 10, and they've set it now for 12. So it will be a 12-minute quarter. And here we go. The face-off. We're waiting on the referee whistle. Here it is. And it's pushed back into Pope John territory. We'll see who recovers. And it is Pope John that comes away with it. Here's number 49 for the Lions. Over to 38 on the right wing. Pass to 47 as the temperature has dropped here. It's gotten windier, it's gotten colder, and very overcast. So instead of it blooming into spring, it is moving backwards into winter. That's okay. Rather have it cold than really hot. Here's 43 with the pass down low. Now back to 43 from 47. 43 pass into the right wing now. Over to 38. It's back behind the net. Pass over to 47. 47 on the left wing. Number 18 for St. Joseph's guarding him. 47 working his way in. On the right post, gets shoved down. Number 38 for Pope John does, as St. Joseph's able to steal it away. The goalkeeper, number 0, has it. He looks across the midfield line. He pulls up beforehand, passes to 37. 37 coming in, the shot, score! Number 37, it was open, takes the pass from the goalkeeper, number 0, and fires it into the back of the net with 10:20 remaining in quarter number 2, and that will open up a 3-1 lead for St. Joseph over Pope John. So the goalkeeper for St. Joseph able to find number 37 right in the middle of the field in that high slot. Who was open, was able to race his way in, and from about 15 yards away, fire it into the back of the net. 3-1, St. Joseph's leads over Pope John as the wind picks up here at Pope John High School. And again, this morning, I think it was going to go the other way. The weather was going to get nicer as the afternoon came on, and it's got colder and windier. Ball still loose. Off the face-off, number 56 knocked down by the Pope John defense. And so St. Joe's is going to start possession. So the only difference between this and the varsity scrimmage, not time on the clock, it's 12 minutes for each quarter, but the running clock. We have a running clock here for the JV scrimmage. And a turnover by St. Joseph's. It'll go over to Pope John. So the Lions will take over with 8:48 to go here in this second quarter. You can see on the backfield, Pope John baseball team is finished up against Donovan Catholic. And I believe the girls lacrosse team, unless they have a JV squad going too, should be done with Immaculata. So this is the last sporting event here this afternoon at Pope John High School. Pass into 31, the shot. He scores! Number 31 taking the pass from 43. And just inside the right post, as the Lions are able to cut the St. Joseph lead to 3-2. The goal comes with 8:20 remaining in the second quarter. Number 31 from number 43. And the Lions now down just one to get the proximate goal to make it 3-2. So number 45 wins the faceoff. Moves over to the right, being defended by number 37. Number 86 on him as well. Again, next week, the regular season, we will have names. I will memorize the roster and we'll be all set to go. I can probably tell you most of the players already on varsity just by the penny numbers, but the penny numbers aren't even going to be indicative of what their jersey numbers are going to be. They're all changed. So, 47, pass across to number 43. Ball's knocked out of his cross. It's on the turf. St. Joe's and Pope John fighting for possession. Goes out of bounds. And it's going to be Pope John ball. Less than 7 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. 3-2, St. Joseph's leads over Pope John. Ball on the right-hand side. Most of the Pope John contingent still here. I would say almost all of the St. Joseph contingent because they all came on the same bus, varsity and JV. So 28 with the pass over to 43 for Pope John. Now 28 gets it back. Pulls over to the right wing. Being guarded by 37. 28. Pass into 31. It's loose on the turf. Trying to scoop it back up. Now 48 in there for Pope John. Along with a host of other players. I believe that's 47 for the Lions. Over to 31. 47 with the pass to 31. Now back to 43. 43 to 28. 28 up top. Rolls to the right. 37 on him. 28 looking to get to the center of the field. Can't do so. So he elects to pass it back to 48. 5:35 to go. Second quarter. 48 moving in. Back behind the net. Pass in front, hit off the back of the cage. It hit a post, and it went towards the back line. Well, Pope John's able to recover. And we have an infraction, I think, against St. Joe's. No, timeout on the field. Timeout by Pope John. We'll take one as well. 5:11 to go. St. Joseph's leads Pope John by a score of 3-2 with 5:10 remaining in the second quarter. We'll be back to Pope John High School right after this on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Oh. Welcome back to Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey for Pope John Lions Boys Lacrosse. This is the JV squad taking on the JV of St. Joseph's of Montvale Green Knights. And right now, St. Joseph's leads 3-2. 5:10 to go in the second quarter. Pope John Varsity has already defeated St. Joseph's 14-7 in the final preseason scrimmage before the regular season starts on Wednesday, 5 p.m. Pope John will travel to Riverdale, and the Lions will open the 2025 campaign. So a good preseason for the Lions, 2-2. Wins against Glen Ridge, the Ridgers, and the St. Joseph's Montvale Green Knights. And 2 losses, both 1-goal affairs, 7-6 to Caldwell and 6-5 against Bergen Catholic. Here's number 27 with the ball for Pope John on the right wing. Pass back to 47. 47 will take it. He'll race up the side. Shot, save, rebound by number 30 over the crossbar and out of bounds. And 38's closest. So, nice shot by 30, but just over the crossbar. Missed by about 6 inches. So here is number 31 for the Lions over to 47. Bounces out of his cross. Stolen away by St. Joe's. Good check by Pope John, but I think he's going to get called for it. Number 30 is able to rattle the ball loose. So, but an infraction. 37 up the field who scored last time. Shot by 54. Knocked down by the Pope John defense. Number 36 is 45 on the St. Joe player. Green Knights on the right post. Shot. Score! Wow. Nice goal by the Green Knights, number 24, who jumped in the air, took it in his cross, and quickly let it go and into the back of the net. And that gives St. Joseph's of Montvale a 4-2 lead. The goal comes with 3:50 remaining in quarter number 2. So St. Joseph's has opened up a 2-goal lead, 4-2 over Pope John. So now the Lions will set up again. Number 45 will take the face-off. Number 30 out of the game for Pope John, in for number 41. Number 41 closest to us now. Here's a face-off. Goes high up in the air. And it is recovered by 49, who collides with 41. Referee stop play. It looks like it's going to go over to, I want to say Pope John, but they haven't mentioned it yet. All right, the referee now pointing in the direction of Pope John. So Lions do get the ball, and number 45 racing into St. Joseph territory. Defense all over him. Number 5 with aggressive defense. 45 takes another hit, and this one from number 51. And the pass over to 41, over his head, and out of bounds. So 2 minutes remaining. Pass comes in. Oh, big swipe by number 36 for the Lions. Well, St. Joseph's will start back up. Minute 33 remaining in quarter number 2. 4-2, St. Joseph's leads over Pope John. On the left wing now. Over to 81. 81 on the right side. Looking to move in. Shot by 54. Save by the netminder for Pope John, number 25. 25 able to make the save. Good save for Pope John. Keeps the score 4-2. 1 minute remaining in the first half. It's number 50 for St. Joseph's. Green Knights looking to move in. Shot on goal goes wide right and out of bounds. Number 24 for St. Joseph's closest. That was number 54 on the shot for the Green Knights. 4-2, Green Knights lead over the Lions. 31 seconds remaining. There's number 81 who scoops it up. Pass number 27 for Pope John. 24 with the shot. Score. Into the right side of the net. About 3/4 of the way up. Just over the left shoulder of number 25 for Pope John. And with about 25 seconds remaining, the Green Knights take a 5-2 lead over the Pope John Lions. Clock winding down. We're down to 8 seconds remaining, 7. And I think that is going to be it for the half. So I'll take a quick break for the halftime as clock runs out. St. Joseph's of Montvale leads the Pope John Lions 5-2 at the half. Come on back. We'll start a new feed for second half action. We're going to take a 12-minute break, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Pope John trailing St. Joseph's of Montvale 5-2 at the half in this JV scrimmage at Pope John High School in Sparta, New Jersey. We'll be back for second half action on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.